Well, hello, beautiful souls. And for those of you that are new here, hi, my name is Erica Ann. I am a psychic medium divine channel, twin flame divine feminine, psychology major, human rights activist, crazy witch lady, all of the things. But what I do is as a divine channel, I channel the divine, meaning God, goddess. Mostly, I work very closely with the archangels and ascended masters on this path of ascension, but I work with all sorts of deities. I instantly connect to you, your guides. My guides are always rolling with me. As you awaken, you start to see synchronicity as well. That's like a 24/7. Sometimes I do that, even though closing your eyes doesn't work when you're psychic. But anywho, now that we've been introduced, somewhat not formally, in my PJs and stuff, but I was going to do a reading, but then I got, busy in my own life stuff today, but I had to. I really wanted to utilize this energy and discuss it with you guys. So what this reading is going to be, before we do my introduction, I'm a little chesty today, my bad, not intentional, is discuss what energies I'm talking about. And so some of you may know, being that it is November the 15th, if you follow basic astrology, it's a full moon in Taurus, and but that's not the energies that I'm really picking up on. I mean, it is a potent energy. However, the more undiscussed, at least from what I've seen, not that I really follow social media or the news or the internet or anything, but is Saturn going direct. So Saturn, the Lord of Karma, right? Saturn transits are potent. They're powerful, yeah, it's when Saturn stations direct, which is what happened today, it really shifts things in a really big way. And I think it's been retrograde since June. Yeah, since June. And so since June till now, being that Saturn represents the father astrologically, right? So its themes are responsibility and maturity when Saturn transits. And so Saturn transits really kind of hold us accountable, right? To put us back on track with what we need to learn and where we need to be, kind of thing. And so Saturn retrograde is really very different than Mercury's retrograde. Saturn's retrograde tends to be a little less chaotic in daily life, than the technological issues of a Mercury retrograde, but it helps to really assess us to where we're headed for when it stations direct, which is where we are now. It's kind of like that mid-year check-in, only it's not the middle of the year. Well, actually, depending on, but yeah, it's really going to be pushing us to set priorities straight. So the last few months will have been reminding us a lot of what's been causing us the most drama in our lives, right? Not as if we couldn't just list all top 20 off the top of our heads, right? But 333. Saturn retrograde has been an opportunity, whether, willingly or not, but you might have felt also that if you're not for yourself, but the universe was giving you a kick in the ass, the one that you've been seeking and needing, right? To acknowledge, regardless of the ups and downs, that you can push forward. And so, and Saturn in Pisces, it's a really big lesson about surrendering things that are beyond our control. And trust me, beautiful soul, I've been feeling that one, it's finding peace with the unknown, redefining our spiritual or internal practices, right? Really internally embodying empathy, and compassion, not just for self, but yes, for self, but for a neighbor, even, and I feel like the collective's been a little bit off since March 2023, but these last few months of station being retrograde, been really kind of a karmic shakeup for a lot of signs. And so we're going to do all 12 signs, just kind of a brief touchdown, but then I'm going to pull a couple fortune telling cards and see what this Saturn going direct is going to be bringing in for you with whatever signs you resonate with. So I'm not going to, direct you to look at your sun sign, whether or not you follow Western or Vedic astrology, or, your moon, your rising, whatever. If you're called to more than one sign, watch more than one, but, yeah, Saturn energies are potent. They're really big life lessons, with it being the Lord of Karma, right? And so with Saturn going direct, it'll affect a few signs more than others. Aries, Gemini, Sagittarius, Capricorn, I hear. So take that however it resonates. But yeah, just because of the placements, right, in your guys' charts. So we'll start at the top. Aries. There, that's a good energy. Aries. Saturn's really been in your center of karma the last couple of months for sure. So during the next coming months, I'm predicting that you're really gonna have to face, a lot of the decisions that you've built up in your life to date. So positive karma will be, paying off, but the dark stuff, in the form of like enemies and anxieties, will be here to haunt you. It could be reflective and having to focus on your soul, your past, and your spiritual strength over the next 3 years, I hear. So yeah, you could be in a major period of completion, feeling validated and grateful for what you built, and feeling more at peace with endings, letting go and releasing which wasn't serving you, which will cause you to prepare for, to feel a lot lighter for new beginnings that are in for you. I hear a lot of new beginnings. So very important choices, you're going to be called to make very important choices over the next several months. In regards to like your stability, what you want to create in the world, your income, your future, your legacy, I'm hearing. Your legacy, your permanence, like what do you want to bring in? Whether or not you are female or not, this is going to have something to do with either your relationship with self, with your intuition, or if you're masculine energy, then it'll be to do with women in your life. And so, it could be a choice in love for you over karmic energy, very much, because the crossroads in itself is kind of a karmic energy, but this energy alone is karma, right? And so with the tower in this deck, it is fairly aligned with a tarot tower. However, it's more of like the foundation. It's not so much the foundation crumbling as it's so much, you making a choice in regards to like what you want that stability to be like, right? What do you want your foundation? What do you want to build on? And so it's really going to be about you making very, they want, there's going to be more there. Oh no, I'm looking at mice again. Oh man. I just killed one. Okay. Sorry, that distracted me a little bit, but yeah, no, looking at what you really, really want to bring in. Okay, they want me to say that that's still for you. So the mice energy is about destruction. So because I guess I was going too much on the stability, they wanted me to bring it in. Mice it can speak to significant problems, right, with deceptive individuals and relationships. So yeah, for you, if you're resonating with this, it might really call to your relationship sector over the next several months in regards to your relationships with women, whether or not you're a woman or not, with women, with yourself, then it's just like, really following your intuition, I'm hearing too. So whether or not you are feminine or masculine, you're going to be called to really rely on your intuition over the next couple of months to make the right choice. Some very severe choices, right, in regards to your future, for sure, because there is, with this mice energy coming out, it does say cunning individuals, the potential for damage and loss, right, and problems in business and and personal relationships. And so there's going to be some heavy choices for you, Aries. So make sure that you're making the right ones. I'm also looking at birds and key. I'm just going to get one from a different deck and just clarify, and then we're going to move on. Aries. Alright, let's clarify this over the next few months for our Aries, please. Yeah, there's so much. Yeah, see, there's falseness again. So there is a lot of deceptive energy around you, Aries. There's going to be information coming in, and information that you're going to need to really, you know, pay attention to. Yeah, falseness is very much like people around you. So with that relationships energy, you know, it could just speak to, well, not could just, but it'll speak to probably like all of your relationships. I'm hearing like overall. It's not just going to be one in specific. It will apply to one in specific for a majority of you that are resonating with this. But yeah, two-faced person, deception, corruption, fakeness, you know, and then lying to yourself. So yeah, you're really going to have to be honest with yourself and make some hard choices. Messenger, and I'm also looking at melancholy on the bottom. So this is an announcement, right? It calls for you to really stand up for yourself as well against this energy. I'm gonna get one more because that's heavy. Yeah, merchant. So this does speak to, like, merchant is good. I always think initially it looks kind of like a not very positive energy. But it is advantage. But it's really looking at things from a different perspective, right? And especially with the crossroads, like it's overall, yeah, you're really going to be having to watch for being taken advantage of over the next several months, Aries, for sure, with that karmic lesson. So it is going to be like relationships of all kinds, so like both personal and, like I said, that with the feminine energy there. So you're really going to have to trust your intuition in regards to all dealings, whether or not, like I said, you are feminine or masculine. Because yeah, initially, like, you know, on its own, this is a card of profit and of gain and of success, and I do see that that's a very big possibility for you. But you're going to be faced with really heavy karmic lessons, to really stand up for what you value, right? Yeah, there's a really, really big warning for you, Aries, of a loss of money. This card is the card of money. It's in the reverse. You really have to make the right choices. Yeah, there's death in the reverse. You're going to be called to very much leave some things behind. Very much. So priestess, like, speaks to, you know, power, religious connotation, right? Church, anyone involved in an organized belief system, spirituality, a need for morality, and with the Tower, and look at widower, you're going to be needing to really end some things with some really false people, Aries, for sure. You're gonna be facing some hard lessons over the next couple months, I feel like. I just want to see, what advice can I give you? Yeah, widower speaks to, like, an older male relative, the past, a lonely and sad man, or a situation that must be accepted. Yeah. You're gonna be called to make some hard choices. Servant. Obedience. Yeah. Being too submissive. You're going to have to stand up for yourself because you're being taken advantage of 100%. You'll find that out over the next few months. It's going to be hard. I feel like it's going to be people or something that you know, something close, something that you invested in. You know, these big life karmic lessons that Saturn brings like this, they're never light, right? It's never just like, you know, you gave some guy the finger at a red light, and then so somebody threw an egg at your car, and that's karma. Like, it's not something, you know, this is something big for you. Do you see that? Despair. Thief. There's a lot of betrayal energy around you. Okay, I don't feel like that's giving you any advice. What is your advice going to be? We're going to grab one from here. I wasn't planning on making these all. You carry light. All right, what kind of advice, angels, do we have for Aries? So that's a strong warning for you, you know, at least. Advice. Light of the Creator. That's a getting grounded energy. That's really allowing yourself to be guided by your intuition. You know, knowing and taking back your power, to allowing that power to guide you, to lead you, and only that. It's also, yeah, Light of the Creator. It's about, with that priest energy, it's about not following like false prophet type energy. So it's like really like watching where you're putting your power and your, I guess, devotion. Because wherever you're putting your energy, right, that is karma. So if you're following the direction of another in any regard, right, you are giving them your power and energy to further whatever their intentions are. And so if their intentions aren't pure and you stand behind them, that would be why you're facing a lot of karma right now over the next couple of months, and calling you to really step into your power. Like, you are, you know, the light of the Creator. You have all of the power of all of the universe within you. And so in any way that you've been giving that away, whether it's to, you know, like a domineering lover or past lover, or, you know, like, I feel like, because with the feminine energy, I picked up both older male relative as well as a female energy that are both karmic in your midst, right? And so however it resonates for you, it'll be different for everybody. But all right, that's it for you, beautiful Aries. All right, Leo. Tough lessons for you over the next couple of months, and the following themes I'm hearing: sexuality, trust, intimacy, wealth, investments. I feel like you're going to be craving to build more, but you're going to have to really fight wisely to get what you want. And you know that this is a long-term trend, Leo. It's not you being punishing, it's you streamlining your energy. Because, like, while you might be feeling like a deep need to merge with other people, you're going to be experiencing a lot of vulnerability. I'm hearing if you do a lot of inner work, you'll be able to surpass it and then, like, begin to understand your own worth and value. Yeah. Let's see what specific is coming over for Leo. So some of you will be coming into a little bit of money, possibly, and that's not everybody. They want me to be very cautious because some of you just got excited. That ain't getting shit, they say. But yeah, it is trustworthy advice coming in as well. So for those of you that aren't getting money, it's to really hone in on some very trustworthy advice that you've either received or will be receiving. But it's also, yeah, take precautions because you're going to need help. So it just, I'm sensing difficult times. Yeah, there's thief. Thief on the bottom. What's this one? Important revelation. Important revelation in regards to a pleasant pastime, and a thief, soldier, and an enemy. There's a lot of, yeah, there's a lot of shit here. No wonder I was hearing tough lessons. I'm going to try and clarify because it's so much and there's, like, you know, so many of you on here. But yeah, no, as soon as I literally started to channel this, as soon as I even asked Leo, it was just like boom, boom, boom. And so I haven't even looked at your guys' charts. Yeah, lots of jealousy. The young woman is a fucking jealous energy. So whether or not that's you or the people around you, you know, take heed of that warning right now. It's not a good energy. It's like, let's just see. What in specific can you give me any help to guide these beautiful Leos through these next karmic few months? What is it in specific you need to know? There's money. It's kind of like sideways. I just grabbed it upside down. Did I just look at prison? I did. And it came back out with that young woman card. Not fucking kidding. So these together, you guys, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know. Only one other sign so far I felt like had deserved this much karma too. I think it was right before you. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, so I definitely am seeing, you know, if it's not a loss of actual like physical money, it will be for some of you. It will be for some of you, they're saying. But for others of you, you know, you're going to be really feeling restricted in a situation. Could be a relationship, doesn't have to be for everybody. But, you know, feelings of shame, you know. I feel like you have a lot of outdated beliefs that you've been like unable to express the real you. Like you're feeling very restricted, I feel like, in your life. And it's going to be calling you to make some really harsh changes. Yeah, this room energy speaks to like community, company that you keep. Taking on new roles. Yeah, you know, it's like really trying to step into something that's for you. I feel like, yeah, it's like, I feel like you've been trying to like be something, like I'm hearing like a role essentially, like, you know, but like you don't know, like, you know, so maybe it's a lot of like finding yourself over the next few months, Leos, regardless of, I'm hearing a lot of ego speak up to that. But yeah, no, it is in regards to your stability, right? What do you want to be, bring into the future? What do you want to build? You know, what matters to you? You know, it's regards to your home, your family life, and relationships, lots over the next few months. So, you know, whatever it is that you go into, because like I said, we just saw a lot of really negative things, whether that was, you know, stuff that you're feeling shame for because of things that you've done in the past, which will be true for some of you, right? Or not, or whether it's you've been the victim and you're feeling really restricted by outside circumstances. You know, take it how it resonates, beautiful souls. But this is really calling you to, over the next few months, to really, you know, utilize what's happening to look at how you want to build going forward, you know? Who you want to be, what do you want to present to the world, what do you want to build, and what do you want to leave behind, kind of thing, you know? All right, thank you, beautiful Leos. Thanks for being here, and thanks for supporting my channel. Sagittarius. Saturn's really been in your domestic sphere, your family life. I'm hearing home life might make you a little bit frustrated, and you might feel emotionally frustrated within. And I'm hearing the feelings aren't meant to punish you, but to strip away what isn't needed and to refine your path forward. I'm hearing you might feel a little bit down emotionally when it comes to the past or nostalgia, but doing a really deep personal assessment of the circumstances is going to really help you to, yeah, release what is not serving you emotionally. Yeah, garden, home life for sure. There's also a caution here, Sagittarius, with the fox and the garden. It's like really to watch out for falseness in society, like, you know, really needing to evaluate both yourself and your choices in a community, really realistically. And it speaks to, you know, some flattery, right? It's like, yeah, it's like, be careful with where you're investing yourself, is what I'm hearing, you know. social projects and stuff, be careful because there's a very manipulative energy around you over the next couple of months. Anchor in the reverse, yeah, something that's really not stable. Yeah, not stable. So if you want to be building something stable, with the stars here, it's like sincere individuals. So it's like really choosing, choosing where do you want to build. If you want to be stable, you really want to make sure that you're building with sincere individuals. Where did the other two just go? Or I put them back in? Yeah, sincere individuals, and not with the fox energy that was there initially, right? And so Crossroads is about really making choices, but where you want to align, what matters to you. Is it this like cunning societal energy, or do you want to build something stable with sincere individuals? So that's going to be your karmic lesson overall, Sagittarius, over the next several months with Saturn going direct. But let's just get you one spirit guided message before we close this off. Divine wisdom, yeah. So I feel like you'll be getting a lot of spirit guided information to really kind of help make the right decision, right, for your highest good in this period of time. Yeah, Sagittarius, message please, spirit. Just that one, but that one wanted to come too. Part of God. Yeah, see? It's about knowing who you are, knowing that you are one with the divine and one with all that is, and that in order to build positively for your life, you really want to align with that part of you. Family forever. So that's what I was sensing in the beginning, right? Big focus in your family life. What's important to you? What's really important to you? I want me to leave it there, Sag. Okay. Thanks for being here.